From London, England, where the Queen lives.
Recorded live from an underground bunker and packaged into an MP3 with a pretty little picture. Helping to kickstart your day with the motivation and inspiration you need 365 days a year. This is the Learn, Develop, Live podcast. And this is your host, Chris Jaggs.
Do you wake up all motivated and ready to take on your day? Or do you just want to curl up into a ball and hide your head under the covers? That is the question today. It's Monday! It's a brand new week full of possibilities and opportunities. Come on people, let's get up, let's get after it, whatever dream that you're chasing today. My name is Chris Jaggs, I'm your host, producer, director and CEO of the show and the creator of the Learn, Develop, Live method. Help you identify an issue or a problem, developing a habit to eliminate that problem, to then help you live your life on that high level that you've been chasing. Now, do you want that to happen to you? I know I do, so let's get after it. Now, waking up day after day feeling motivated and positive does sound easy to anyone who is in a happy, good state of mind. But, unfortunately, isn't the easiest thing to do for those who wake up with negativity about every single day. Now, before we jump in, as always, let's go to those messages and we can dive right in.
This is a podcast drop for the Learn, Develop, Live podcast. It splits the features up while I talk to you. Thanks for listening.
If you like this podcast, you can get even more motivation at LearnDevelopLive.com.
Welcome back. So, let's get right into this. We all view the world from a mental attitude. If that attitude is mostly negative, it can and will impact everything from health, your career, your family, and more. And just add to the bad news, negative thinking can have a spiral effect that attracts even more negativity. You can see where this is going to eventually leak, can't you? Every individual struggles with this at one point of his or her life. No one is completely invincible. Morning enthusiasm is crucial for succeeding in life and smashing the goals for each day. But the truth is, sometimes we get overwhelmed by all the obligations of everyday life. We live in a fast-paced world, and between our business, family, friends, short-term and long-term goals, we can get stuck in a motivational rut that's hard to get out of, not to mention all the expectations that you have to live up to from society, friends, the boss, or the family. When you wake up, all the things that you have to do today pop into your head, and then you just give up. You decide that it's impossible to achieve anything, and it's just useless to even try. What's the point? Now, this is known as negative thinking. This is a vicious cycle that is difficult to break because the longer you let the negativity flow, the harder it is to break free from it. You only focus on the negative and not the positive. But wait, this has been done before, and it is possible to break the cycle. There are ways to break this up and even change your own thoughts. The first thing to do is to try and start to block away the negative stuff from around you. The world is full of so much negativity. People putting others down, trolls mocking anyone that's happy, and even the toxic people out there. Watching the news can only add fuel to it all. With just the negativity and doubt being reported, there is no space for any joy or positivity. Social media is just as bad. Aside from the constant trolling people do and the occasional rant from someone who clearly wants some attention, we can get caught up comparing our lives with other people. Aside from the rants, people don't really put any of their bad stuff going on with their lives. This leads to the perception that everyone is having a great time, everyone is enjoying themselves while you're not. I mean, after all, why would you post the bad things, right? This alone leaves people feeling that they aren't having a great life as others. People are just taking better photos than you. That's all. An important thing here is don't play the victim role. Now, I'm not a fan of this at all. People who blame others for the things that go wrong for them. Now, nobody's responsible for the way you live and everything that happens to you. And while it's easy to blame others, your boss, your friends, co-workers for something that's gone wrong, playing the victim isn't going to lead to a solution and make you feel better. Yes, some things might be out of your control, but pointing fingers and feeling like the victim is only going to push you deeper into negativity. Take control of your own actions is essential, and it begins by taking responsibility for all your actions. Your mindset is hugely important here. Think about what you do to make your life better, and what you can change about yourself, starting from the way that you think. The road to change is a lonely one, but the one person who will be guaranteed to be by your side for the whole journey is you. When times get hard, who's to blame? You, of course. That's the first thought that comes into your head, right? If you see no other solution, it's easy to be mean to yourself and tear yourself down. The root of your negativity might just be your own opinion about yourself. If you're constantly criticising yourself, belittling your own achievements, and thinking that you're completely incapable of doing better, you'll eventually start to feel and believe that that is completely true. However, if you stop belittling your own actions and you start to value yourself more, you'll see that you'll start to become more efficient at problem solving, especially the problems that you're faced with. Be your own motivator. Don't wait for anyone else to praise you, and you can become your own best friend. Positive quotes or motivational videos on YouTube can play a huge role in getting you going. The world is filled with inspirational quotes that are lurking behind every virtual corner, and all you have to do is click. Even if it seems too simple, reading a few inspiring thoughts can quickly make the wheels of your brain turn and shift you in a new direction. Now, I've said before, my own go-to video is Kevin Hart Monday Motivation. Play that bad boy every day to really set yourself up. It works for me. If music's not your thing, maybe dropping a beat is another way to get yourself moving. Sticking on the radio to lock onto your favourite station or your favourite tracks will set a positive vibe. Now, a lot of people crank up the tunes when they're faced with doing housework, but music and singing really do help you. Cut depressing love songs and stick on the upbeat instead. Get your pulse moving with your day. Also, focus on what's good in your life. Now, it's very natural to focus on what you don't have in life or what you're missing out on. Being ambitious is great and you shouldn't lose that, but it's important to be grateful for what you have already, what you've already achieved. A lot of people do focus on what they still have to do without looking back at how far they've come. So here's a simple strategy to start your day with a clean slate. List 5 things that you're grateful for every day. Or, if you're busy, focus on writing them at the end of the week. But make sure you take time to focus on all the positive aspects of your life. There is good stuff there. It's also easy to start your day with a negative thought, but it's actually equally simple to start the day with a positive thought. Positive affirmations are crucial for breaking negative thinking patterns. Nobody will make you feel better because at the end of the day, you're the only one that can stop your own thoughts, or at least control them. Thinking positive and saying out loud can help you feel better. You want to start your day by wishing yourself a wonderful day. Say to yourself, I'm going to have a great day. Repeat it, write it out. Put sticky notes with positive stuff on your mirror. Read them, think about them, repeat them, and believe them. Start to develop a successful routine on your day. Start your day as you mean to go on. When the alarm goes off, get yourself up and don't hit snooze. Welcome to today. You can develop a daily plan for yourself. Maybe you want to go out for a run before you start your day. Meditate, read a book, grab a shower before breakfast. Whatever it is that it looks like to you, as long as it helps set you up for another productive day, then that's good. It works. Having a purpose for yourself and your day will help give you some direction to where you want to go, especially after that morning routine. Ask yourself, do you wake up and don't see a point to your day? Does it feel like you don't have a purpose in life? If the answer is yes, then you need to do something about that. Having a house, a family, your dream job is great, but you need to have your own purpose. You need to step out of the role you've been given and discover who you're meant to be. There is no better way to do this by just getting involved in helping others. It could be animals, children, people, but try to do something for others every day. Try to do something that's going to make a difference. If you're focusing on making a difference to the world, you're going to feel a lot more motivated about waking up every day and doing everything you can to make that difference. Surrounding yourself with positive people can also only be a good thing. If you're constantly surrounded by negative, doubtful, sad people, well, eventually you're going to start thinking and acting like them. You become the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Bear that in mind. You want to be that person that's bright and positive and makes everyone else feel great about themselves. But you can't do that if you're constantly dragged down by the negative people around you. If you're not surrounded by people who support your goals, step away from the toxic environment. Surround yourself with everything that you want to have and everything that you want to become. Only from examples can you learn to be what you want to be. Positive people can help change your entire life. If you're sharing your time with 4 millionaires with their influence, focus and positive energy, it's very likely that you can become the 5th. So if you want to stop thinking negatively and transform yourself into a positive, uplifting person, don't make any excuses. Make the right changes and start right now. Now, as I've said, the best time to get started with leveling up in your life is right now. You can book your free LDL Power Call to get yourself and your journey started. www.ldlcall.com. The calendar is right there waiting for you. Also, if you're about to give the podcast a rating and review so I can look to make the podcast even better, know what you like, what you don't like, that'd be greatly appreciated too. Thank you. Let's speak soon. That's all for now. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. I'll speak to you soon and I'll see you in the next one.
50% motivation, 50% inspiration. The Learn, Develop, Live podcast. 100% for you.
Goodbye.
What? It's over already?
All over.
Thank you for listening to the Learn, Develop, Live podcast. I hope you feel as warm, motivated, and fuzzy inside as I do. You can connect with Chris at learndeveloplive.com or on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
I won't say goodbye. I'll just say until we meet again.
Until next time, join the motivation. Motivation.